What's up, guys? Looney here, and this might seem random. I don't know. But it's another overview of another car. Except this one isn't given out to many people yet. It's a W.I.P, which stands for Work in Progress. I think. I'm pretty sure. It stands for Work in Progress. So this isn't given out to very many people, but I've had the unique opportunity for it to be given to me to test out and to tell you guys how it is, how it feels, what the physics are like, and then give you an idea of when I think it'll be released, which I'm pretty sure it'll be sometime this week because I think Chris and Bryant have said that already, that it'll be released sometime this week. But all in all, this car is absolutely amazing. It's fun factor of 3,000 or over 9,000. Anyway, it's really fun, but it's kind of a glitch before the fun part, which I'll explain later on. But as you see here, I'm going through the upgrades. Right now, there isn't a lot of rims to choose from. I don't even know if they're going to add more. I don't know exactly what their plan is for the upgrades. Right now, you get quite a bit of upgrades to choose from. You can choose some different bumpers, you can choose some different side skirts, spoilers, steering wheel, all the good fun stuff that you just love to change. And you can even color your roll cage. I didn't know, cause I was going through the upgrades and I clicked on colored. I was like, what's colored roll cage? I clicked on it. It was like, oh, it's colored my car. I'm gonna buy that. Yeah, bought it just like that. So when we get the engine here in just a second. Don't mind the one in the middle, because I added that one in myself. But I don't know if they're going to add more engines. Personally, I would like if they did. If they added in a V8, I think it'd be awesome. But if they don't add any more engines, I would recommend using the stock engine, because the VK56DE has a shit ton of torque once you do one of the upgrades on it. Now, this car isn't just for drifting. It's for racing, drifting, anything you want to do with it. So it's not just for drifting. So depending on your upgrade, you can turn it into a race car instead of a drift car. So you kind of want to be cautious on that. Oh yeah, force feedback. Always use ISI and real feel together, not just real feel by itself, because it feels weird if you use real feel by itself, I guess. And I used Ryan's work in progress tires. He's updating them, and I'm lucky enough to be a tester for those tires as well, and they were included on this car, so I use those because they feel absolutely amazing. But let's move on to the actual drifting after I show you some skins here, because I forgot I did the skins. So I don't know what this is. It's like a dragon sort of thing, and then top secret, and then I didn't show the Dix one because that's inappropriate. I'm not gonna put that on YouTube. Just saying. Anyway, so here we are onto the drifting. I guess what you all would like to know is the physics. How are they? They're fucking amazing, to say the least. I don't really know what else to say about them. How do you define physics exactly? By what it does. Some things I've noticed that you actually have to tune out of the car so it doesn't do it, which is a pain in the ass because I still haven't got my tune perfect yet. It likes really snappy transitions. For instance, you can do 4 runs and in the same spot have the same transition. But if you do that, like say that 5th run, right, you do 4 runs, exact same transition in the same spot. The 5th run in that spot, you might have a snappy ass transition for no reason. That's what I've noticed. Another thing I notice is that when I'm following, I understeer a lot. I wouldn't say a lot, but like if I have to left foot brake behind somebody, which I do because this car is insanely fast. The person leading me is Super Monkey, and he's my tandem partner, and he's really good. And he's got my S13, which is one of my fastest cars that I've made. So I mean, this car is just keeping up with him and catching him like nobody's business. So for me, when I have to left foot brake in this car, it wobbles. It does not like left foot braking, and I'll have to tune around that and figure out some things. I fixed it partly, but what I want to be able to do in this car is I want to be able to be at full lock and stand on the gas and the car just sit there and hold it. And I haven't been able to do that yet without having understeer. Now, if I have a little bit of understeer in there that I can actually feel, then it'll do it. But then following becomes just a pain in the ass. So I mean, you really gotta know how to tune if you're gonna drift this car. So you guys that might be watching this and thinking, you know, it's just gonna be another Project D add-on or another Project D car, you know, not real hard to tune, it's gonna drift straight out of the box. You're wrong. It's not. You're gonna have to put in some time tuning this car to get it to do what you want it to do. It's not easy. It's a challenge, and that's fun for me because I mean, I don't want to sound cocky, but not a lot of things are a challenge for me when it comes to drifting. Tuning's easy, and then the drifting part's easy. Leading's easy. Following's pretty easy, depending on who you're following. But that's just to me. To other people, that could be really hard. Like my friend Super Monkey, he don't know how to tune. He's a great drifter, loves to follow, a great follower, not the best leader when it comes to drifting, of course. I'm not saying he's a bad person. All right, don't put that on me. Okay? He's not a bad person, even though he's a dick sometimes. He called me a mean name earlier, and I cried. Anyway, moving on from my hurt feelings. He drifts my tunes. He did that in Forza. He does it in this because he doesn't really know how to tune. I mean, I guess I could explain it to him, but he'd probably forget. He's very forgetful. I mean, and I'm still learning when it comes to tuning. Like, when I first started playing rFactor, I didn't know that decreasing the front anti-roll would reduce understeer. I thought increasing it would because that's how it was in Forza. And, you know, my Forza tunes basically worked in rFactor, but I was just having, you know, these problems on some cars, and I would get understeer, and then, you know, weird things would happen. And by the way, I don't know if this is going to end at the right time, because, like, this is... I'm watching the video with QuickTime, the QuickTime player, because if I try and do it in Windows Media Player, it doesn't show up. It's just a blank screen, which is weird. But in QuickTime, it lags, if you understand what I'm saying by that. Like, it'll lag through the video, so I don't know if it when it ends, if it's going to be exactly right. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I probably spent... Let's go back to the car, because I got completely away from that topic. You're going to have to know what you're doing tuning-wise for this car, and if you don't, I feel sorry for you, because you're not going to be able to get this car to drift. You're not going to be able to get it to feel comfortable. I spent 30-45 minutes tuning this car when I first got it. Like, I had to... How the motor is, it's like torqueless. So below 4,000 RPMs, you have no, you know, build-up, or no... you have no torque. I should have just said that to begin with. You have no torque below 4,000 RPMs, or you don't feel it. I guess it's like turbo lag in a sense. So I really had to mess around with my gearing and the rev limiter, adjusting the rev limiter, which I have set at 8,900, and then I also had to adjust the what was it? I can't think. The boost. I had to adjust boost, the rev limiter, and my gears a certain way to get this car to be comfortable for me, because I cannot stand anything like turbo lag. I hate turbo lag with a passion. I will not drift a car that has turbo lag. But I knew how good this car's physics were, so I really wanted to drift it, so I worked around it. And it takes a lot for me to take the time to work around turbo lag, because I hate doing it. It's a pain in the ass. But like, after you get through all the tuning, after you get the car comfortable, it's fun as shit. This car will do backwards entries all day. And do it like it's nothing, which is just fucking insane. I will probably include a clip at the end of this, after I stop talking, of something I did earlier today. I put it on Facebook, okay, as a video. It's fucking awesome. Did I delete it? Oh, I hope I didn't delete it. If I didn't delete it, I'll put it at the end of the video. If I did, I'm sorry. But I went so far backwards into the first corner on Tsukuba after the straightaway. It was insane. I was like, oh my god. Sexy. That's what it was like, okay? Don't judge me. I make funny noises when I'm alone. Not really. Shut up, okay? I like funny noises. So, yeah. That's the car in a nutshell. Fun factor of over 9,000 after you get around all that. I mean, I'm still tuning it. I still gotta work out the kinks. You know, the transition kink and the understeer kink, which I haven't exactly thought of how to do yet. I'm still thinking about how to do that. I don't know. There's many ways I could do it, but then it might not do the full lock thing that I wanted to do, which would be not very fun, because the S13 will do it, and I follow that S13 a lot, because that guy's my tandem partner. So if he does it and I can't do it, then how am I going to tandem with him? See where I'm coming from? So I kind of have to make the car do it, but I have to do it, I have to make it feel comfortable while being able to do it. Understand what I'm saying? I hope so. I'm probably making no sense at all, but I don't really know what else to say. I guess I could do I would have done an interview with this, with the mod creators, but I'm gonna wait until the mod's actually released. Right now, this is just my opinion on the car, and I don't know if you guys even care about my opinion. I don't know, but you know, it is what it is, and I'm probably gonna be doing more of these of whip tests. So yeah, because Chris said that he'd give me his whip ISM, not ISM, but whip ISF, what Lexus ISF, and I could do a video on that. But the video is coming to a close, but I'm probably going to be doing more of these videos, long story short. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave it a like and a comment. Tell me what you thought about the car. If you have any questions, put it in the comments. I'll answer you as soon as I can, or as soon as I see it anyway. And subscribe, because I'm almost at 1,000. I'm 4 away from 1,000 right now, I think, unless it updated since I'm making this video. But yeah, that's gonna do it. So I want to thank you guys for watching again, and I'll see you later.